Hello, I'm Shirley Orlando from Island Bazaar, and I'm going to start you out playing the ukulele today. What I want you to do is either order from us at ukuleleparadise.com. The Fun with the Ukulele book, it's by Mel Bay, and it's $5.95 for just the book, but you can get the book and CD for $14.95. If you would get one of those, then you can follow along with me on these ukulele lessons. Today we're going to do lesson number 1, and you will also need a chord chart. Mel Bay makes a chord chart for $3.95, and my very favorite chord chart is the Ron Middlebrook chord chart. You can get that one for $2.95, and it's very adequate, either one of those. Let me put my glasses on here and we'll start playing the ukulele. The ukulele is made up of several parts. This one is different than probably the one you're starting on. I imagine this is a cutaway electric ukulele, and it's a tenor size. Now the one that you're probably starting on looks more like this. This is a concert ukulele, and it's still not the smallest one, which is a soprano, but yours probably looks a little bit more like this. I'm just assuming so. However, it may look like mine. I'm not too sure about that. Okay, if you have the Fun with the Ukulele book, we're going to turn, the first thing we're going to do is turn to page 4. Now, one thing you're going to determine is, how do I play the ukulele? Okay, this is the ukulele. You hold it up close to your body. This is the neck of the ukulele. These are fret wires that go across this way, and the strings go vertically on the ukulele. This is a grid. And when you separate the grid and you take it out and you have a picture of it on a piece of paper, that is a chord grid. And here is what the chord grid will look like. This will show you how to play a chord on the ukulele. This little grid, it represents the frets and the strings. So, if you will first of all start by holding your ukulele with your right arm, kind of firmly, but not so firm that your arm drops off, and just get a good grip on it. And you're going to start playing with your right index finger. We're going to start you out by playing with your finger. You might later want to go to a pick of some kind. Some ukulele players like the felt picks. I use a plastic pick like a guitar pick, a real soft one sometimes. All right, our first lesson is such. You have to tune the ukulele. If you don't have a relative pitch hearing, in other words, you hear a pitch pipe in which you blow a tone and you can match it. You hear da, and you can tune da. You match that tone. If you cannot match that tone, you will have to have an electronic tuner. They're rather inexpensive. You can get one for about $20, and they're just a godsend because they will tune perfectly your instrument for you. Okay, now we have the neck, the fingerboard, the frets, the strings of the ukulele. Right here we have the bridge to which the strings are tied, and this is a sound hole. The area that you're going to strum, if you will picture an imaginary sound hole this side, this size, right above the real one, this is the area you play in, right about here. Not beyond the neck, not on the neck here, but in the area right above the sound hole. That is the loudest, clearest area of the ukulele. Okay, a little bit about time signatures. I'm not going to teach you how to read music today. You're going to strum a few chords and have some fun singing along to them. And then later on down the road for intermediate ukulele, you might want to learn how to read the music, notes connected to it, do some finger picking and other styles. Right now we're just going to strum some chords. Okay. You will find little diagonals that indicate that you strum the ukulele. And on the ukulele, in this Mel Bay Fun with the Ukulele on page 7, you will find these diagonals here. And that means you strum this particular chord letter name one time for each one of those diagonals. So if we see 4 of them, we will strum 4 times. If we see 3 of them, we will strum 3 times. I'm going to show you how to play a C chord today. If you will put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and this is the 1st string, the one on the bottom, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Put your third finger on the third fret of the first string. That is your first chord. That's a C. Just strum it with your finger down like that. There's your first chord, a C chord. Okay, now if you see those slanted lines in the book and you have 4 in a row like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, you keep playing it like that until it stops. Until the music indicates to you that you don't play anymore. Now I'm going to show you another chord, and most of your chords on the ukulele will be 2 or 3 fingers. This is a G7th chord. It's G7th. If you will put your first finger on the second string up from the bottom on the first fret, your second finger will go on the third string, second fret, and your third finger will go on the first string, second fret. Please refer to page 8 in Fun with the Ukulele to see the G7th chord. Now we're going to do that first exercise in 4/4 there. If you'll follow along with me in your book, we'll strum down, we'll start with the C, and we'll change to the G7th. I know that you're a beginner, so it's going to take you a while to catch up to me strumming the chords. You play it slowly at home. I'll play it fast right here, or faster than you might play it at home. Play it as slow as it takes to play it accurately. Okay, we're going to start after the count of 4. 1, 2, ready, strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. G7th. Back to C. 2, 3, 4. G7th. C. G7th. Rest, C, rest. That little squiggly line down there where I said rest is called a rest. It's a quarter note rest, and you don't play where it has a rest. This lesson 1 is going to have 2 parts to it because we can only put 10 minutes on this video. So I'm going to sign off for right now and look at lesson 1, part 2, and we'll finish this lesson. Thank you.